Hello friends, in this video we will be discussing the UPSC MCQs for environment and ecology. See, what I am doing is we are just starting a series. Okay, first we are just completing the environment and ecology along with geography. So few of geography questions will also be covered in it. Okay, and in that process we will at least cover some 200 250 questions of the environment and ecology. And so this will be a rough estimate of how and what kind of questions generally come. Okay, it is not an exact estimation that these questions will come, but the how the options are set and what are the possibilities that may be asked in the prelims paper. So environment and ecology is already a very heavy portion in the prelims paper, because a large chunk, if you combine it with the mapping plus geography, close to 25 to 30 questions are asked from this segment only. So this alone can cover maximum portion or distress you while preparing for UPSC. So what we are going to start with, firstly, the environment and ecology series. We will complete the MCQs of it, and then we will proceed to the next section of the paper, right? So let us start with the first question of this segment of the environment and ecology. So this is the first question, right? And the first question is, wait a second. Yeah. So let us start with the first question. The first question is, okay, this question has been asked in the UPSC prelims 2014, and the question is the with the arrangement of the cities, right? South Asian cities from south to north, and the four cities are given here. The cities are the Bangkok, Hanoi, Jakarta, and Singapore. So these four cities are to be arranged from south to north, from south to north. So we will discuss about each city. South, among these four cities, the southernmost one is this one, Jakarta, this capital of Indonesia. Then comes the Singapore. It's an island nation situated on the Strait of Malacca, the choke point of the Southeast Asia. Then northward of the Singapore comes the Bangkok, capital of Thailand. Further northward comes the capital of Vietnam, Hanoi. So this is the correct sequence, that is 3, 4, 2 and 1. 3, 4, 2 and um, sorry 3, 4, 2 and 1. Sorry, 1 and 2. 1 and 2, this one. So let us see in the map. So see, in this map you will see that the exact order of the cities. This is Jakarta, okay, capital of the Indonesia. Then comes the Singapore, capital, island nation. Then further northward is this one is the Bangkok, right, capital of Thailand. Then further northward is the Hanoi, capital of Vietnam, right. This is Sumatra, island of the Indonesia. This is Java. This is Javan Sea here. This is the Strait of Malacca, the most important choke point of Southeast Asia. And on this choke point situated is the Singapore, right. This is the Malaysia capital, Kuala Lumpur. And this peninsula again is the part of the Malaysia. This Borneo, this is the Borneo. Here again, this blue part that we are seeing is again the part of Malaysia. This part is called as the Coral Triangle. This part is called the Coral Triangle, right. This is partial island in the South China Sea claimed by China. This is partly island claimed by again China. Here we have another island called Scarborough Island, as Scarborough Island, right? So these islands are claimed by China. So this was the first question. It was a question on map, right? Now let us see the next question. Again, next question is again on the map. The location of Turkey. See, this question has again been asked in the UPSC 2014. 2014 के पेपर में पहले ही ये क्वेश्चन आ चुका है. So to the Turkey, location of Turkey. See, Turkey is in the, this is the kind of shape of Turkey, and on this location here is the Black Sea, and this part is made. See, I made a map also for this. See this. This is Turkey. This is Black Sea. This is Mediterranean Sea, right? And this is here Caspian Sea, right? These are the Caucasian countries: Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Georgia. And these are the countries bordering the Black Sea, because this is again important. The UPSC ask the questions like that: which countries are bordering the Black Sea, right? So you have to select the option. So you also need to remember the countries which are bordering the Black Sea. So Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, Bulgaria, right? Here you have Ukraine. This is Russia. On the eastern side you have Georgia, and the southern side you have Turkey, right? So this is the question number 2. Now next is the question number 3. Question number 3 is again from mapping, right? It is asking about the location of hill regions. Okay, there are 4 hill regions which are given in this question, and their locations. Okay, location of these 3 hills you have to identify. Okay, first, again this question has been asked in the paper 2014. The first is the Cardamom Hills. Cardamom Hills. See, Cardamom Hill is the part of Western Ghats, and Coromandel is on the Eastern Ghats, right? So this is wrong. Kaimur Hill is again not on the Konkan coast, because it is the part of Vindhyan mountain ranges. Vindhyan, right? Vindhyan mountain ranges. Mountain ranges. And it extends up to Bhagalpur, Bihar. This Kaimur Hill. So it is not on the Konkan coast. Excuse me. So next is the Mahadev Hills. Mahadev Hill is the part of Satpura ranges, right? So it is in the central India. Satpura is in the central India. So this is correct. Mikir Hills. Next is the Mikir Hills. Is the northeast India. Mikir Hills are the outcrop of the Meghalayan plateau. So they are in the northeast India. So option number 2 and 3 are correct, right? So now let me show this on the map. All these locations here. This is something map of India. This is the Western Ghats. This is Western Ghats. This particular coast, Tamil Nadu coast, is called the Coromandel coast, and this coast is called the Konkan coast, right? So now if you see the Konkan coast, and this is Coromandel coast, so the Cardamom Hills are in the Western Ghats. This is Western Ghats here. This is Western Ghats. So Cardamom Hills are the part of Western Ghats. They are in Western Ghats. Now comes the Kaimur Hills. Kaimur Hills, again, this is from stretching from the Narmada river mouth up to Bihar, Bhagalpur. This is the Vindhyan mountain ranges, and the last stretch of Vindhyan mountain ranges is called the Kaimur Hills. Kaimur Hills. So, and Konkan coast is this. This one is Konkan coast. So option number 2 is also wrong. Now comes the option number 3, Mahadev Hills. Satpura ranges are no this in the central India. This, and they end up here like this at the Amarkantak plateau. Amarkantak plateau. And Satpura ranges, in the Satpura ranges, the one of hills is Mahadev Hills here. Mahadev Hills. In the next hill in the Satpura ranges is Gawalgarh Hills. Gawalgarh Hills, and this is Bundelkhand Plateau. Bagelkhand, I'm sorry, Bagelkhand Plateau. Bagelkhand, right. The fourth, so this option is correct. Central India. This is a part of Mahadev is a part of Central India. The next one and the last one is the Mikir Hills. The Mikir Hills are in the northeast. This is the Meghalaya Plateau, and Mikir Hills are the outcrop of like this. They stretch. They just protrude out of the Meghalaya Plateau, Mikir Hills. So they are in the northeast India. So option 2 and 3, these are the correct one for this thing, right? This question. The question on this, the next question is again on the mapping, and here it is about the rivers, right? The river given are three rivers: the Brak River, Lohit River, and Subansari River. Brak, Lohit, and Subansari River. Now, what he is asking about, which of these three rivers flow through the Arunachal Pradesh? Brak, Lohit, and Subansari. See, these two options are correct: Lohit and Subansari. Lohit and Subansari River. Because Brak River does not flow through the Arunachal Pradesh. Now let me show the map. Brak River flows through the Manipur, Mizoram, that in that area, right? Now here you look at this. Look at this thing. This one. This is Brahmaputra River. This is also called the Dibang River, right? Sorry, Dihang River. Brahmaputra River. This is Dibang River. This is Lohit River. So both Dibang as well as Lohit River, they flow through Arunachal Pradesh, and they both are tributary of Brahmaputra River. While Brak River, flows through Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram. Sorry, not Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Manipur. And on Brak River, the government of India is forming National Waterway 6. National Waterway 6, right? So this is the question number 4. Next question is the question number 5, right? Question number 5. So here is the question number 5. So the next question is very easy actually, right? This question is, I think, which of the following pair of the state is the easternmost and the westernmost state of the country? Now, this is very easy actually. The easternmost state is obviously the Gujarat, and the westernmost state of the country is nothing but Arunachal Pradesh. This one, Arunachal Pradesh. So Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh. This one, D is the correct answer, right? The next question, yes, the next question is here. Question number 6. It is on the ecology, right? The question is on the biodiversity hotspot. What are biodiversity hotspots? These are defined by the Conservation International. Those ecological areas which have the high endemism of the range of 1500 endemic species of endemic vascular plants, and have lost 70% of native species, right? So this is the definition as per the CI. So CI is Conservation International is responsible for this, for defining and declaring the biodiversity hotspots. India has 3 biodiversity hotspots, right? And in the whole world there are 36 biodiversity hotspots. 36. So first statement, BirdLife International is responsible for declaring the biodiversity hotspots is wrong. It is Conservation International. The second one is there are 18 biodiversity hotspots. This is again 36. Endemism is one criteria for one characteristic feature of the biodiversity hotspot. Yes, I told that 1500 species endemic species of the vascular plant. So endemism is yes one criteria. So third is correct. So C is the correct option for this question, right? Come to question number 7 now. Question number 7 is about the Ameri ice shelf. The question is the location. Again, mapping based question. These kind of questions are asked, and this was in news. What is the location of Ameri ice shelf? Right, Antarctic, Greenland, Svalbard, Alaska. So answer is A, east coast of Antarctica. Let me show the map of this thing. right? This this is the Americas on the east coast of. So America itself is located on east coast of Antarctica. This thing is east coast. So this itself, if you can remember, the Larsen is again very important. This part Larsen itself, right? Rose again is important one. So these three can be easily remembered about the Antarctica. So these are melting very fast. So it becomes important to remember few of the ice shelf of the Antarctica, right? Question number 8 about the national park, right? Again, location based question, map based question. The Mount Harriet National Park location. Okay, it is located in which of these following locations of India? Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, J&K, and Arunachal Pradesh. So the right option is Arunachal Pradesh. Sorry, Andaman and Nicobar. D. Let me show exactly. There are more than 50 national parks in country, and their location is mentioned here. Few of them you can remember. See, in this we are covering about the Andaman Nicobar. So let me first of all the first one is the Campbell Bay, Galathia, Mahatma Gandhi National Park, Middle Button National Park, Mount Harriet National Park, North Button, Rani Jhansi, Saddle Peak, and the South Button. So these 9 national parks can be remembered, which are located in the Andaman Nicobar. Right. Let us consider the next question. The next question is the Italian hydroelectric project location again. On which river the Italian hydroelectric project is located? So it is located on the Dibang River. Dibang River is the tributary of Brahmaputra River. Brahmaputra River. Right? A lot of protests happen in the Dibang Valley because it is a very sensitive area. Let me show it on the map. This one. This is the location of the Italian hydroelectric project. This is the Diang River, or Brahmaputra River, as it is called in the Assam Valley. Okay, this is the Bang River. This is Lohit River, and here is located the Italian hydro project. So this is a very rich biodiverse area, and constructing a 1300 megawatt hydroelectric project in this area, okay, endangers the sustainability, the geological, okay, stability of this area. So that is the main concern here, and the government has ordered the further environment impact assessment of this area of this project, right? So this is the question number 9. Now next is the question number 10 that we are discussing here. Question number 10 is again a map based question, and the question is the location of Iraq. Okay, location of Iraq, this one. Okay, this is bounded by which country? Okay, the bordering area of Iraq is what the question is asking. These kind of questions are asked in UPSC. Okay, so Middle East countries, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, these Israel, these countries are very important when it comes to their location, rivers, borders, and the oceans which are surrounding these countries. Or okay, this is so these 5 options are given. You have to select the correct one out of this. So correct one is among no. This kind of question is you start eliminating the option. Now when you start eliminating the option, the Georgia, as we remember, Georgia is the Caucasian country. Okay, and it is located between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. Now this is not bordering the what is called Iraq. So 5 is wrong. So this is out. This is out. Now we have two options, 1 and A and B. Right. Now the question is here: Iran is bordering the Iraq. Yes. Kuwait is bordering the this thing Iraq. Yes. 3 is also there, and Jordan is also bordering the Iraq. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So no option is here. So एक यहाँ पे add कर लो 4. So this is the correct one. Let me show you map on map. This is Iraq, right? Yeah, this is Iraq here, and it is bordered by Turkey. It is bordered by here Jordan, Here you have the Kuwait, here you have the Iran. So all four countries, Iran, Kuwait, Jordan, Turkey. So these four were there in the option, and one also there is the Syria, and in the south you have the Saudi Arabia. Now come the next question. Okay, the next question is about the ACNF, Asia Conservation Nature Foundation, ACNF, right? Now the question is, it was set up by the Ministry of Environment, Forest, Climate Change. This is a wrong option. It involves in the conservation of the tigers. This is also wrong. So answer is neither A nor B. Now let me again take some of the facts of this ACNF, Asian Conservation Nature Foundation. It was established as a charitable trust, so it is a non-profit organization. So it is a non-profit organization established in 1997, headquartered in Bangalore IISc. Right, some small group of conservation scientists, planners, information managers, and administrator working together to support the conservation of biodiversity in India. This is the main task, and main conservation focus of ACNF is the Asian elephant, right? So option D is the correct one in this. Now next, question number 12. Question number 12 is about the status of leopard report. The status of leopard report was released recently. On that, question is framed that there is an increase of 60% population of the leopard in India. This statement is correct. The leopard population as compared to the last census increased by 60% this year, and now currently the leopard population in India is close to 12,000. The option 1 is correct. This one is correct one, right? Option 1. Option 2 is about the location where the leopards are found in India. So this one is correct. The leopards are mainly found in the savanna type of grasslands, open fields, open forest, not on the dense evergreen forest which are present in the Western Ghats. So Western Ghats, no, the leopards are not found in the Western Ghats. So largest share, they are found in the Western Ghats also, but the largest share is in the Madhya Pradesh, MP. Okay, so 1, 2 is wrong, 1 is correct. A few informative thing on this question, that what is the difference between leopard, cheetah, and jaguar. So when you see all these three animals and the spots on their body, for cheetah the spots are very dark enclosed spaces like this. When it comes to leopard, the spaces are half circled like this, half circled without anything in between the half circle. When it comes to jaguar, the circles are something like that, but there is a dark spot in between those circles. So this is the three animals and the difference between these three animals. Okay, so question number 13 that we are going to see here. The water pollution. This was in news again with regard to the report which was submitted by Delhi Pollution Committee to the Jal Shakti Ministry. Jal Shakti Ministry, right? Now the report, in the report, they talked about the fecal coliform content in the river Yamuna. On that context, this question is framed. The the level of fecal coliform in the river water is the microbes, right, per 100 ml, okay, present in the river water, and these microbes are basically from the human and the animal excreta, right? So this option is correct. Yes, the level of fecal coliform in the water refers to the microbes from humans and the animal excreta, right? When it comes to bathing, for bathing in a river, the desirable level of fecal coliform is 500 minimum permissible limits. This is minimum permissible limit per 100 ml. Per 100 ml, the fecal coliform must not be more than 500 mpn for bathing in the river, according to CPC, right? Central Pollution Control Board. So this option is also correct. The fourth option is asking about the desirable limit of the sulfate in the water as per CPCB. See, the 100 mg per liter. This statement is wrong. This is not 100 mg per ml, right? So 1 and 2 is the correct option for this thing, right? This question number 13. Now come the question number 14. Again a location based question, a map based question about the Pabitra Wildlife Sanctuary. Now the question is, the option, three options are given and the correct option is to be selected. Option number 1 is, it is known for highly dense population of one horned rhino. This statement is correct. Pabitra Wildlife Sanctuary has the highest density of the one rhinos in India, right? It is spread over two districts. This statement is wrong. It is spread over only one district, and the district name is Morigaon. Morigaon. Okay, so one is wrong. One is correct option. Two is wrong. So when two is wrong, this statement is out. This statement is out. One is in both. So either this is correct or this is correct. So let us see the third statement. The natural boundary of Pabitra Wildlife Sanctuary is Ganga Bill on the north and the Brahmaputra River on the south. This statement is wrong because Brahmaputra River is on the north side of the Pabitra Wildlife Sanctuary. So statement 3 is also wrong. Only one is correct. A is wrong. A is correct option. Let me show the location of Pabitra Wildlife Sanctuary. Now you see here, this thing. Here. This entire is the area of Pabitra Wildlife Sanctuary. On the north side you have river Brahmaputra, not on the south side. And this is here Morigaon district which I am talking about. Now come the question number 15. Again important question on the blue flag beaches. Blue flag beaches. This question on the blue flag beach. Blue flag beach was asked in the UPSC mains geography optional paper. And the question was that what are the characteristics of what are the characteristics of blue flag beaches? Right. So this was a question that, but here the context is, here it is a factual question that India has 13 blue flag beaches. No, India has 8 blue flag beaches. I will explain what are the blue flag beaches in a moment. India is now in the league of 50 blue flag countries in the world. Yes, this statement is correct. India has been awarded fourth prize. No, India has been awarded first prize by international jury, which awarded the blue flag certification. So this statement is wrong. Only statement 2 is correct. See, you see here, the blue flag beaches this provision is granted by the international organization Federation for and the FEE, Federation for Environment Education, right? And this is the international jury which comprises of United Nations Environment Program, World Tourism Organization FEE, and International Union for Conservation of Nature. Right. And the blue flag beaches, they are the clean beaches, okay, minimal or no pollution, okay, proper facility for encouraging tourism, sustainable livelihood of the local community, okay. So these are the characteristics. This kind of is the characteristic of the blue flag beaches. And in India, 8 blue flag beaches. These are classified as the 8 blue flag beaches, which is the Shivrajpur in Dwarka, Gujarat, Gogla in Diu, okay, Kasargod, Karnataka, Kapad, Kerala, okay, Rishikonda in Andhra Pradesh, Golden Beach, Puri, Gujarat, Puri, Odisha, and this is the Radhanagar in Andaman Nicobar. So these are the 8 blue flag beaches in India. So these were the 8 questions. These were the 15 questions of the environment ecology that we discussed. Okay, starting from the first question on the map. Most of the questions were on the map, but we will discuss integrated in an integrated manner map questions, geography questions, and environment ecology questions, covering some 30% of the paper of the prelims. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for listening. Okay, thank you.